It was a tingly spring morning on the island of Sodor. Thomas was excited, so Topham Hatt had sent him to collect a special from Louis Crewman. "Spot on, Thomas," Mr. Lewis said. "You'd make a father proud." "Thanks, Mr. Lewis," he said. "Is this my special?" "Very special," he answered. "Thomas, meet the crew. Scoop, Muck, and Lofty." "I can dig it," roared Scoop. "I can shift it," put in Muck. "And, I can lift it," finished Lofty. "I can haul and shunt it," boasted Thomas. "And I can get you chatterboxes off to the site," laughed Mr. Lewis. "Is this your first job near the quarry?" called Thomas. "It's our first job on the island," Muck called back. "I can't wait to start work." Soon Thomas delivered the crew to the site. The crew was soon busy widening the road beneath the old quarry bridge. Scoop and Muck were working together. Dust and dirt flew everywhere. Work had never been so much fun. Scoop is a backhoe loader with a front bucket and a back scoop, both of which come in very handy. Muck is a dump truck with a bulldozer blade up front to help better move things. Muck loves to get dirty, which is why she's called Muck. Lofty the crane was unloading cargo. His arm is long and can reach up to high places, but he's also very shy and nervous. "Left a bit," called his operator. "Right a bit. Okay. Straight down." "Well done, Lofty," said the operator. Lofty beamed proudly. Thomas chuffed along the branch line, thinking about his new friends. "I hope they're doing all right," puffed Thomas. He couldn't wait to get to the old bridge. Back at the site, the foreman shouted, "Scoop, this topsoil needs moving now!" "I'll move it!" cried Muck. "Muck!" Before anyone could stop her, Muck raced under the bridge and scooped up the soil. Then there was trouble. Muck had forgotten to lower her blade. It knocked loose the important keystones. The bridge started to crumble. Thomas puffed towards the bridge, unaware of the danger ahead. "Thomas!" Scoop rushed in and lifted his front loader up against the bridge. He pushed with all his might. Thomas saw the flagman. His driver applied the brakes, but it was too late. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas. Scoop didn't let go. Finally, Thomas's driver backed Thomas to safety. "Hold on, Scoop!" called Muck, and she rushed to help. Scoop couldn't hold the bridge any longer. "Are you all right, Scoop?" "I think so." Thomas brought the crew back to the yard. Mr. Lewis was glad no one was hurt, but he was disappointed. "Safety first," he said firmly. "Means you don't rush in where you don't belong, Muck." "I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis," Muck said sadly. Then Mr. Lewis turned to Scoop. Scoop was afraid Mr. Lewis would be cross with him. After all, he had rushed in too and damaged his arms. But Mr. Lewis was pleased. "Spot on, Scoop," he said. "You'd make a father proud." "And a tank engine grateful," Thomas chuffed. It's off to the works with you tomorrow, Scoop. The crew can't have a team leader with bent arms. Team leader? I wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Lewis grinned. Scoop was so happy he couldn't think of anything to say, so he just revved his engine and bounced his bucket. As Thomas steamed towards Tidmouth Sheds, he felt very happy for his new friends Scoop and the crew.